All right, we are live. Happy Thanksgiving Thursday, everybody. This is Coach Sal Jumawan from Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, so today we're going to talk about the power of ATM. But before that, I think we need to kind of give it a segue talking about engagement. So, all the last few weeks or months, I've been sharing my wins in attraction marketing. Um, 2 years ago, I joined, when I started learning about social media marketing. Social media marketing, there's different segments, and I didn't understand attraction marketing yet. So I've been doing a lot of social media. I was consistent, but to the point where I wasn't really getting a lot of attention, or I'm not getting a lot of traffic into my um, to my profile. So if you don't get a lot of traffic, not a lot of people seeing what you post, then you're not gonna get engagement. How can people like how great what you post, the inspirational post that you post, if they don't see it? So people need to see what you post in order for them to like, appreciate your message, right? And I started learning attraction marketing sometime November through Breakthrough Harris, right? And I said, man, Doc, you're getting a lot of engagement. I said, man, it wasn't like that. Dr. Harris is a prolific um, motivational speaker, right? I mean, probably a lot of you guys have heard of him. He said, but man, Sal, I have close to 5,000 friends, and a lot of them still wants to become friends with me. But when make a post, I would probably get 30 to 40 engagement. I said, but then when I started using this attraction marketing method, start blowing up. Some of our posts goes up to like 700. So really, really, really powerful stuff, right? I said, man, Doc, I wanted to learn what you learned. So he referred me to some trainings. And I took the training. Man, I learned a lot from this lady. She's like really good in attraction marketing. So now I have you know um, some skills that I use from that training. After like a couple weeks, my engagement started to blow up, and then I'm starting to connect with the right audience and stuff. So but engagement means nothing, right? So you can have a lot of traffic into your profile, you can have a lot of engagement, but if it's not converting into a potential client or business partners, then you're just popular, right? What's I mean, it's like you can, you'd be like a popular celebrity not getting paid. So, um, you want to learn. I want to teach you. I want to share with you what I know in terms of turning that engagement, the hearts, the likes, the comment into a conversation, and from that conversation, how do you convert that into a potential customer or potential business partner, right? So that's where the ATM comes in. ATM stands for add tag message. And guys, 2 years ago, this ATM process is so powerful. This is what really helped me became double diamond with the company. I'm sorry, I'm all bummed out today. With the company that I worked with, right, 2 years ago, with this social drop shipping business. This ATM system really helped me became double diamond with the company because it's duplicating. You're not begging. You're not trying to convince. You're in a good posture when you use the ATM system properly, right? ATM stands for add, tag, and message. So I bought this course from John and Nadia Melton, and they once in a while, I think once or twice a year, they will do an ATM challenge. So they go like, how many ATM can you do a day, and then from that ATM, how many had it converted into a customers and into a customers and into a business partners, right? So there's an equivalent points, and I won third place. I won third place, and this is what I won, right? So it's a hobby tiger, like a drone selfie drone. So I haven't actually used it because I haven't really like pay attention on contents so- until I learned attraction marketing. Attraction marketing, if you do it properly, it's gonna help you increase uh, the the possibility of the people scrolling up, stop people from scrolling up, so they will stop and look into your profile. So now I'm ready to start learning how to use the drone. So it comes with the actual drone in itself, and it's got its camera right over here. So I guess it needs to be charged, and then it has its well, I guess I can play with it, right? Play around with it, right? And okay. Oh, okay. So this is where you can put your cell phone. So this is the remote control, I guess. Okay. Oh, okay. And then this slides in here, so you can put your cell phone. Ah, there you go. Okay. This looks cool, right? Speed, GPS. Okay. And then, oh, I already showed you the drone. And then I guess it just comes in with like extra. I don't know what these are for. Gadgets. Oh, these are, I don't know, more LSC. That's pretty much it, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge it later, and then start playing around with it. So hopefully my next my soonest the video that I'll be making, I'll be using the drone so you can see, you can capture what we see here in the Las Vegas area. So guys, all right, here we go. So you're getting, assuming you're already using attraction marketing, you know, for your advantage, to leverage attraction to your audience, to your profile, and people are starting to engage. People are starting to like. People are starting to make comments. So what do you do next? So basically, what you do is, well, when they make a comment, you comment back and say thank you, or respond to the comment accordingly, and then you ask them another question. So when you ask them another question, then they will reply back to you. So the comments will help you increase. So the more conversation you're having, number one is you're increasing relationship or communication with that specific person, right? Because remember, what we're doing right now is you're increasing your visibility, so that it can increase your credibility, that will hopefully increase your um, credibility, and profitability, right? So, but then it's a process, guys. People skip from exposure and sales. They want sales right away. Those are the lazy people, where they post and they just wait for sales, right? They don't like to take people to the process. So when they heart you, uh, you can, if they don't make a comment, you can go to to the engagement, and then just thank them. Hey, thanks for giving me a heart on my post, for my post. It means a lot to me. And then they will reply welcome, and then okay, cool, how's things, and just carry a short conversation. Don't give them deep question where they have to think about. Don't ask them personal stuff. Just carry a quick conversation, and then that's when you go and then check out their profile, what level of interest they have, if they're interested in a business or the type of products that you have. That's when you go switch the conversation and use a segue terminology, like, by the way, or hey, listen, I'm curious, this may not be for you, but listen, I've got some information, I want you to take a look. Or man, I found some product that helped me lose some weight, have you heard of blah blah blah? And then they will say, no, I haven't, what is it? So when the moment they say what is it, guys, the moment they say what is it, they're giving you a permission to give them information. But for us, the old ways, you spam them, you throw up with a bunch of pictures of information and stuff, and they can't process that. They ask you one question, you give them 100 answers. So basically for us, what we do is we take it to the process of information, and this is where the ATM comes in. You go like, oh, listen, I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. I added you to our Facebook group, so you add that person to Facebook group, and then I will tag you to the information as soon as you accept the invite. So that's another restrict. Before, it's so easy to just add and then tag people. Now you have to add them, and then the person you're adding needs to respond and accept it. So that's just an extra, things that Facebook have done, but which is cool because now you have more qualified and more a better audience. Because otherwise, somebody in your Facebook group might not follow direction. They will just probably keep adding people on your Facebook group. And you don't want that. You don't want just people adding to your Facebook groups. You want qualified people into your Facebook group. So here's what happened, guys. When you add them to the Facebook groups, right? Think of it back in the days, how like you invite people at home so they can see the big picture of what you do. They can meet other people to, feel their excitement, that kind of stuff. Those are awesome, right? But here's the thing. Now these days, it's harder to do. Hey, Carla, good morning. What you do is you invite them to the Facebook group. Think of the Facebook group as your office, right? This is where everybody gather on a, I don't know, presentation night or something. But the Facebook group is where you invite friends. This, like, think of it like when you're friends, you invite friends to hang up with other friends. See, this is where we hang out, right? On Facebook groups. And then there should be like in our Facebook group, there's organized information there. There are organized information there. So it's easy for the person taking a look into our business or product, get more information according to what they want. They don't have to make a commitment to sit in front of a Zoom. Like, I don't have anything against Zoom, but if you're using Zoom as your first method of exposure, it's gonna be challenging, right? I know a lot of people are doing very well, but it's not duplicatable. It's so much easier to bring people to the ATM groups, right? Expose them, marinate them with the information you have. So remember, the fortune is in the follow up, but the fortune is in the follow through. So what the system, the ATM system, allows you to do that, without having you being all like technical and creating all of this following email and stuff. But although I'm saying, guys, email is still a good tool. But for someone who's brand new, all they really need to know is learn attraction marketing. All right, get people look at your information, engage with you. Basically, when you're using attraction marketing, you're not really doing anything much different. You're just doing what you're already doing in certain ways so you can get engagement, right? So when you get engagement, you convert that conversation, you take them to the ATM. So with this process, people will be informed. They're going to want to know. They're going to learn and get informed. My coach told me, if you, it's the 3C, what consult, connect. So that's why the attraction marketing is to connect. Then you consult, you answer any of the question they have. If they're give them a reason to say no, give them a reason to be skeptic, and don't be offended if they're skeptic. That's the reason why we're here, to answer skepticism in their mind. Now, being negative is a different thing. Being negative, I'll get you out of my room. Go find a negative group. I don't want negative people in my surroundings, right? So you're in control, right? In control. So connect, consult, and once you consult and give the information they're looking for, they're the ones gonna convert themselves. So you don't need to convert people. You teach them the process and they will convert themselves. So that's the ATM process. So when it says convert, they will probably go, hey Sal, I'm ready to get started. Or it's okay also to say, hey, just checking in with you. I know you've been with the ATM, in our ATM group or in this whatever group, whatever you call it. But I just want to check in with you. Do you have any question, or you want more information? Oh, do you have any question, or you have any? See, you're giving them option, two answers only. Yeah. So when you say I want more information, what kind of information are you looking for? Then you give them that information looking for. Like what I said, guys, people are asking in their head, can I do this? Would you help me? Or would I have enough time? Can I do this? Would I have enough time? Would you help me? Once they experience that, hey, you know what, I can do this, I can add people to the ATM group, and then the whole bunch of people here that already knows what they're doing is going to help me. They will think that it will validate in their head that you have a system that can help them to do their business. So I hope you get some value of this, guys. So tomorrow I'm gonna do an actual daily routine or income producing activity. Others call it daily method of operation. I will get in, show you my screen, how I connect with people, how I make my post, how I make engagement, how I convert that engagement to a conversation, and that conversation to the ATM, and how I keep my presence alive in the ATM, right? Because guys, I mean, if you are already in the ATM, you're already in the business, and you're not participating, you're not showing yourself as a leader, right? How can you expect people to remember? The leader has to work more always than the people they're working with, right? It's very seldom that the person that they're working with works harder or more or think harder than the leader. So become the leader you want to be, right? So if you want to be the leader to your group, then well, become a good student first, become coachable, self-motivated, team player, and teach the same thing, right? Because you can't teach what you don't, what you're not, right? So this is Salvador Jumawan. I had to do this training a lot earlier. Later on, guys, at 4 o'clock, I'm gonna do an overview on how attraction marketing and social dropship business kind of works together, right? So it's gonna be I will do it my best to make it a lot, like 45 minutes, but sometimes there are like side notes that kind of comes in, that's why it gets a little longer. But guys, it's very impact informative. If you're looking into the drop shipping business, this is the video that you wanted to do. Hey guys, there are a lot of other opportunities, but this could be like your side gig and stuff. You might be in the investment business already, or in another network marketing company. I don't know, but if you're looking to a drop shipping business and you want to know how you're gonna get customers and find business partners, this might be the information you're looking for. This is Salvador Jumawan. I hope you have an amazing Thursday. Bye for now.